It's an unbelievable thing to be able to come back to a place that gave you so much and give back. And I don't think there's any better situation to be able to want to come back to your alma mater where you put blood, sweat, tears on the field, and now you're back at that and you're having to live it. So it's a humbling thing, that's for sure. We're still very young, honestly. I mean, we started a lot of freshmen last year, a lot of sophomores, and so the majority of our team this year will be sophomores and juniors. But you're right, a lot of those kids are returning starters from last year. And so while we are young, we are definitely experienced. We did a really good job this summer of investing in the weight room, and so we definitely got stronger. We got in better shape. Those things are the things we're going to hold our hat on. And so I anticipate the fact that we're going to have those returners, we're going to have a lot of that turnaround coming back. I really think that some positive things are going to happen. We do have some really talented kids and some really big kids on the offensive line, but we're going to need some of those kids to play both sides of the ball, and so we've got to be very flexible and understanding, when can we get those guys breaks. Yeah, Jack Burke is a kid that you're going to see do a lot of different things for us this year. He'll probably line up at every position outside of offensive line. He's an all-conference tight end type kid. He's a natural leader. You hear him out here giving speeches and pushing the other guys. And so I would expect him, along with Kel, to be two guys in the skill realm that are going to help us out. Cole is another guy. Chase Bressler is going to spend some time at running back and also play some defensive end and outside linebacker for us. Adam Bay and Nick Miller are two sophomore kids who saw significant time last year as freshmen, who I'd also expect some big things from.
On defense, who are some guys that we can expect to step up?
Turner Hunsicker is one of the best linebackers I've ever had the privilege of coaching. He walks around at about 6'3", 215, 220 pounds, runs a 4.6, 4.7 40. Just watching him kind of go through the summer and learn schemes and work in the weight room, there's a lot of promise there with him.
And you already mentioned it. I mean, you guys get no favors, being in the MCC, arguably the best conference in the whole state. And then even your out-of-conference schedule is really tough as well.
Absolutely. I mean, Parkway West is filled with athletes. Same thing with the Shin. Coach Morris coming from here and going over there to be the head coach. And then, obviously we get into conference play after Timberland for homecoming. And, that's every week is just a gauntlet. And I would go even a step further. I think they're one of the best conferences in the nation. We're definitely up there at the top, and I think we've seen the landscape of high school football change recently in the last 10 years in St. Louis, and I think we're just going to continue to go on the up.